Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about what is a current member and what is the previous member in MDX. Okay, let's get into details. So here I connected to my analysis service and connected to the sample databases. Now I'm opening the MDX query pointed to the sample database. Okay, I mean sample cube database. Here I start writing basic MDX query. Okay. Uh, Here I write columns, the on rows. Okay, so this is how I start writing my index query in day-to-day life. Okay, now I drag the measure column on columns. Okay, and also I drag the one of the dimension attributes. So I take the date dimension. Under that, I'll use the calendar hierarchy, date calendar hierarchy. Okay, and then if I execute here, so you see I'm fetching the month-wise reseller sales amount. Okay, so here if you look at the all these months called current member. Okay, so this is current member December 20. All these values are current members only. Okay, even if you refer the reseller sales amount, when I say measures dot current member, so whatever the measure that the user passed like a parameter from some other application, it will be considered as a current member. Okay, so there might be the applications so where you make it like a parameterization, right? So in such scenarios, whatever you pass the parameter value and that value will be dynamically passed here and it will be considered as a current member. Okay, so current member is nothing but it's a selected value. Okay, whatever the for the reporting purpose that you do it in your application, whatever the value that you select, the selected value is nothing but your current member. Okay, now how does the current member helps? Maybe I'll give one scenario. Okay, now for here, let me take the December month. Okay, one of the month information. Okay, maybe I'll take December. Okay, for this December month 2012, I want to create another measure. Okay, so I want to see I cannot keep copying the reseller sales amount twice, right? And let me do, I want one more measure. Okay, it's working. And then maybe I want to create one particular calculated member, let's say okay, by stating that I want to customize my, instead of reseller sales amount, I want to customize that, stating that CM reseller sales amount, that is nothing but current month reseller sales amount. Okay, now here I want to fetch, instead of everything, I want to fetch only the reseller sales amount. In this scenario, what I can do, I can go ahead and then paste it here and then I write the current member. Okay, now if I execute this and I copy this, then I paste it here. Now I'm getting the null value. Okay, why I'm getting null value? So what could be the problem? What I'm missing here? Ideally, we should get measure start and then date dot calendar and then current member. Oh, sorry, this is the problem. So I given the wrong measure. Okay, now if I see here, okay, this is the reseller sales amount that is already defined in the cube. I just duplicated the same measure. Okay, stating slicing with my current member, whatever the value that I selected here, right? So it will slice the data, the reseller sales amount data for this December and store into this particular calculated member. Now, in the same scenario, I want to bring, let's say, I want to bring what is my previous period or previous month sales. Okay. Now, so I take the same reseller sales amount, and then here I type lag of 1. Okay, now I get the my previous month sales, right? So in here I put it this one. Okay, and the select statement. Now this is my previous month reseller sales amount, and this is my current month reseller sales amount, right? So now here when I slicing the data in the calculated member, really I'm not passing any value. Okay, what I'm telling to MDX query, okay, whatever the current member value that passed in the select statement under the rows, take that value as a reference, and then use that value to slice the reseller sales amount. This is how the current member works. Again, the current member is nothing but the selected value within your query. Okay, whatever the filter that you apply here, or what are the where clause that you apply, so that will be your current member. Okay, um, even I can add this instead of rows. If I want to, let's say, I can add this under the where clause. Okay, there won't be a problem. Still, it will be consider the December 2012 will be my current member. Okay, now here what I'll do, I will add some other dimension attribute. Okay, so here I display everything. Okay, now if I execute this, now I get the for this month all categories what is my sales amount. That's how I get it. At the same time, I get my previous month reseller sales amount. Okay, for to get the previous month reseller sales, I use the lag function, right? Instead of lag, there is the another way that we can fetch. Okay, maybe I can name this as method 2. Instead of lag, we can simply write previous member. That's it. So now you get your previous number, previous month sales value. Okay. So now you can see here my previous month reseller sales amount. Method 1 and method 2 are populating the same value. For example, if you want to go back one more previous member, okay, that is nothing but you want to fetch the here I fetch the current member is nothing but December 2012, and here I fetch the to November 2012. Now if I mention one more time, then it will fetch the 2012 October information. Okay, so now let me add this measure to see what we get it. Okay, now so this is my October information. Okay, let's validate this information. Okay, whether it's really bringing the data correctly or not. To see that, what I can do, I will copy this select statement. Okay, I'll remove the other calculated measure. So here what I'll do, I will select 11 first. We'll validate November sales, whether the November sales what we wrote in the first query is matching with original value. Okay, now if I execute two statements, then you can see, let's compare it. Okay, so here are the numbers, right? So then here are my previous month numbers, which are perfectly tied out. Okay, now let's do the same thing for the October. Okay, whether my October value are matching with my current member dot previous member dot previous member. Okay, yeah, here you go. So you can see the numbers are tied out. Okay, so this is how you can use the current member and previous member, but you can go back to the previous member how many times you want. There is no limits. Okay, you can write previous member and number of previous member. Okay, but I don't recommend. Maybe that scenario you need to see how this is impacting your performance. Okay, so always remember, optimize your query based on your performance. You can use the previous member, or you can use the lag, right? So, or you can use the range function um, to go back to the previous members information in the MDX query. So that's all for now. to cover the current member and previous member. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.